Good day, grade 5 self-control, and welcome to our Science 5 class. Today's topic is all about water cycle. So what is water cycle? Water cycle is also known as hydrologic cycle or hydrological cycle. It describes the continuous movement of water on, above, and below the Earth's surface. Water is in changing states, meaning water can change from solid, example, an ice. When an ice melts, when you add the temperature, it will turn into liquid. When you add temperature to liquid, it will turn into gas or vapor. Another, water cycle has no starting point, but will begin in the bodies of water or in the ocean, since it is where most of the Earth's water exists. Are you ready? Now, we'll begin with evaporation. The sun drives the water cycle. When the heat of the sun reaches the Earth's surface and the bodies of water, the temperature will decrease. As the temperature gets higher, the water will evaporate. It will turn into vapor or gaseous liquid. And that is what we call evaporation, or the process is called evaporation. When we say evaporation, it happens when water changes into gas. I repeat, when we say evaporation, it is a phase change from liquid to gas. Going back to the cycle, the rising air takes the vapor up into the atmosphere along with the water from evapotranspiration. Now, that is another process that takes place during water cycle. Evapotranspiration or transpiration. When we say evapotranspiration or transpiration, it happens when water from the plants or water from trees evaporate. Is that clear? I repeat. Evapotranspiration takes place when the water from the trees and plants evaporate. Going back to the cycle, as the water vapor rises higher and higher, the cool air of the atmosphere causes the water vapor to turn back into liquid again, creating cloud. The process is called condensation. Then, as these clouds become heavier and turns into rain clouds, when the clouds cannot contain the water anymore, it will fall from the sky as rain. And that the process is called precipitation. Precipitation is not only raining. It can also, an example can also be snow, hail, or sleet. Are we clear with that? Again, when a cloud becomes full of liquid water, it falls from the sky as rain or snow, also known as precipitation. And then the rain and snow then fills the lakes and stream or these waterfalls. And then the process starts all over again. Example, when water, when it returns to the bodies of water, the process is called collection. And then the cycle, the water cycle, will start all over again. So, another, when in colder regions, when the sun reaches the surface of the earth, or example, glaciers, the glaciers melt and it will add to the bodies of water. So, that's another form of collection. Now, what is the importance of water cycle? Number one, it provides water for us, of course, is filtered. It can be, humans can drink the water. And also, it provides water for the plants. Remember that plants cannot produce their own food, or cannot do the process called photosynthesis, the food-making process of plants, without water. And at the same time, they cannot provide oxygen. Oxygen is an important element. It's an important gas for us humans. We survive because of oxygen. So, that is why water cycle is very, very important. Example, for the farmers, for their crops, for their crops, water is needed. So that's how important water cycle is. So I hope you've learned a lot from our short discussion, and good luck on your exam. See you